Aries, welcome to your love reading for April 2020. This is for you guys, okay? Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My email is below. Just send me an email and we can make that happen. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Aries, April 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine in regards to love energies? Any messages you have that can help Aries? Any messages regarding love energies for April 2020 to help them, for their greater good would be greatly appreciated. And we thank you, Aries, love energies, April 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Okay, what are the energies that Aries passed out of previously? We have the Ten of Swords in the upright. I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking and feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, an ex, a soon-to-be ex. And in that reading is also, it will tell you something you do not know about them. Energies to expect in April 2020. The Six of Cups in the upright. Interesting. Check out my sun moon predictions in my playlist. My 2020s are up there and completed, and my 2019s are also there if you want to check those out. Everything's in my playlist. Oh Lord. And moving out of April, as you transition into May, we have the Devil card in the upright, which is the card of Capricorn. Let me get my clarifiers on standby here. Make sure, check me out, ask me a question on Instant Go, check me out on Facebook, check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. All right, so what we're seeing here is an ending that happens prior to April. So as you transition out of March into April, we have it's over, it's done, a very painful ending. I never want to talk to you again. Somebody died and is getting carried away. This is about as over and done as it could be. And you're like, in here, take your damn sword with you too. That's what I pretty much got. Like, we're over, we're done, get out of my face, and take your damn sword with you. Okay? That's what I'm seeing going on. And really, I'm seeing, like, go to hell, don't even come back, I am so done with this. And these are like the two friends that are kind of carrying them off, like, be like, I know, dude, I hear you, I know how it is. Just don't say anything back, just let's go, Whether it's males or females, it's males in here, so they're like, come on, let's just go, let's take your sword. I know it's hurting, but we got to get out of here. But the funny part is, in April, we have the Six of Cups in the upright, so guess what? Maybe not so fast. Maybe we'll reconcile. Maybe we'll get back together. So the Six of Cups to me is when the good memories start to rise to the top and the bad memories get pushed down, and you start feeling all like, you know what? I remember that picnic in the park that we had. It was really nice. And you know what? We've known each other for such a long time. We have so much history. Do I want to just throw it all away? I knew them since I was a child. I went to high school with them. We have children together is another one too. And then there's this longing to kind of reconcile and get back together again. So I feel like the two of you consider reconciliation, one of you or both of you or what have you. So even though it was over, it wasn't really over. Okay. And then as we move out of April into March, the wonderful Devil card, which is the card of Capricorn, if I didn't mention that, and here we are, tied together in the same cycle. You see these people down here going at it, so maybe the sex is great. That could be part of it, and you just have a hard time saying no to this person. I do feel it's very sexual in nature. If it's not that, then it's just that you guys are tied together for all the wrong reasons. So it could be because you're codependent. It could be both have addictions and you like, drinking together or what have you. Whatever it is, there's a powerless to it. The two of you cannot break free from one another, okay? Obviously this is a karmic, cyclical, whatever you want to call it, relationship. Probably not the best relationship for you, but it's funny too because I see the dad here. I see like somebody here and the kids, like they're like running back, like, okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back home. Yeah. So, alrighty. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Aries? Energies prior to April. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Aries? Love energies prior to April. Who is this person? What is this energy? You guys still have a connection to each other. Somebody blew up and got pissed off. Okay, so you guys have a very deep connection to each other like no other. Energy cord that is almost impossible to be severed. Somebody kicked up their heels and they were like, you know what, I'm totally done with this, okay? Now, it could be, okay? It could be, there is a chance that this ending happened and then you end up reconciling with somebody else. That's possible, who is not the best person for you, okay? That is possible, but I'm going to go with the main storyline because I'm kind of seeing that. And somebody blew up because we have the Emperor card here in reverse. So, you know, somebody got pissed off and I mean, really, it escalated. I feel like it just like blew up and, one person just started saying, look, this is how things are going to be, and really starting to control the other person and being like, it's either this way or it's my way or the highway. It needs to be this way or else get the hell out. I really feel like someone was putting screws to another person, really not being very nice about it with that Emperor in reverse. And that is your card, the card of Aries. So it could have very well been you. But you guys have this, like, you have this together. We have the Two of Cups and we have this. So, I mean, I'm feeling like there is this connection. And again, the children are coming up again. I feel like you have kids with this person. I feel like there's been happier times. I almost feel like this, whatever happened here, I mean, I feel like you guys ended it, but I don't feel like either one of you really meant it. Okay, I feel like it was like, oh, here we go again, this again. Okay, let me take my sword and get the hell out of here. And I almost feel like one person is kind of saying it'll blow over for a little while. So, in a little while. So I see somebody packing up like an overnight bag and being like, okay, I'll just leave for a little while. It'll blow over. You know, we have this connection. They're just pissed off at it for the time being. And those kind of conversations going on because, I mean, obviously you reconcile in April. So why is the Six of Cups here? Who is this person? What's this energy? Sometimes I wonder if tarot readers are like when they watch, because sometimes I watch other readers and I'll see like the first cards and I'll be like, oh my God, because I'll know. You know what I mean? Like, oh, really? Because we know the story before it's even been said, sort of. I mean, somewhat, you know. I mean, there's takes on it here and there, and our abilities go into it, but it's just funny. Like, I can picture someone being like, oh, ending back together. Oh, you know, like, I don't know. If you're a tarot reader, post up, because I know I'm like that with stuff when I see the cards. Why is the Six of Cups here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, coming out of conflict. Oh, I'm sorry we had this conflict. Let's you know, put the struggle behind us. Let's come to some sort of resolution where we're not fighting anymore. Let's focus on what's important to us. You know, and not the other stuff, not the noise. You know, let's focus on, you know, what this relationship is about, a bunch of warm and fuzzies. But I see it's cyclical. So while I think it's like this, I don't necessarily think it is. I feel like you guys are going to jump into the same problems because I see one person here who is like, I knew you'd come back. I see that with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like, maybe you're not going to be around very long, but I knew you were going to come back because, hey, look at me. You know, so somebody's coming off a bit cocky. The other person is the person that's pissed off here, whether it's you or the other person, because we have the Knight of Wands here in reverse. That energy again of when they don't get what they want, things going or don't go the way that they want, they just blow up. They get so pissed off. And they really don't think about how they act either. I feel like their emotions, because they're a very passionate person, just guide them. They can, once their emotions start, it's like a steam engine. Steam engine. I mean, you just cannot stop it no matter what you do, because once it's in motion, that's it. It's going to run over everything. And that's what I'm getting. So I do feel like even though you guys reconcile or you're saying, hey, let's, you know, I missed you, let's get back together, the same energies are in there and they're going to play themselves out. You know, it's a little bit like oil and water to a degree. All right. Or fire and what? Gasoline? Maybe that'll be the title. Okay, why is this Devil card here for Aries as they move out of April into May. Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is this Devil card here? I hope so. I hope that happens. All right. So there is, okay, and it continues to be a cycle. This is just what you guys do. This is your dynamic. This is what you are. It's really like, God, I'm trying to think of, War of the Roses, or, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or something like that. That's kind of the vibe here. You guys go around this merry-go-round all the time. And I also feel like your friends are like, oh, really? Again? Like they don't even pay attention to it anymore because you've been through it so many times. They just like expect this. They're like, oh, here they go again, So what I'm feeling is that, so there's a time moving into April into May where you guys are like, you know what, we can't keep on doing the same things. We have to stop doing this. Don't you see, like when we come together, it's like this and that, and we fight, and it's not good. Okay. We need to free ourselves. We need to think about how we're going to do things differently, because I'm tired of this. I want things to change. You want things to change. How are we going to free ourselves from our old shells of who we were in the relationship? But I feel like there's a period of time where somebody leaves or somebody is told to get out, okay? Because someone decides it's not healthy. So someone says, we can't keep on doing these patterns. I think we need to have time apart. You have to leave, or I'm packing my bag and I'm leaving. It's going to be really hard on us, but it's going to be a test to see, if we really want each other. It's going to be a challenge. But I think we have to kind of work this out separately. So, I feel like you guys part ways, but it's one person. I don't feel like it's mutual. I feel like one person's like, listen, we can't keep doing this, get out. Or we can't keep doing this, I'm moving out. Because when we're together, it's really volatile, and we aren't coming at any solutions. We just go through the same cycle. Like here, you guys, I feel like you had makeup sex, and then you're having pillow talk afterwards, and then, you guys push each other's buttons in some way or another. So it's decided that one person must leave, so that things can kind of be resolved. The time apart will kind of, with this Temperance card here, which is the card of Sagittarius, will give the two of you time to kind of calm down and think things out. And do you want to compromise in this relationship? Do you want it to be a peaceful relationship? Or are you willing to kind of combine all the things the two of you have, and balance it out somehow and kind of make it happen? And I feel like that's why there has to be this distance between the two of you. It's not something that the two of you can solve together. It has to be something that is solved separately for you, while you have your answers. So, but I think it does get done, or at least there's an attempt to get it done with the Temperance card. And a huge part of the Temperance card is just the two of you need to kind of learn how to moderate calm your temper, moderate your tempers. When you trigger each other, catch yourself being triggered, and then do the opposite. So, they're pushing your buttons and you feel yourself getting emotional, and you say, you know what, I'm being triggered, and it's not them, it's this in my past, and I don't want to go down this road again. I'm going to choose differently. And I think that's what the Temperance card is about, actually. So that's what I have for you all. I'm going to go ahead and go into the reading. Click on the link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current, or ex. And in there, I'll also tell you something you do not know about them. Check out my 2020 and 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Like, share, subscribe. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.